Hey, good evening. Happy Halloween once again. I'm going to play Immaculate Grid, going for low time, low rarity. I'm going to make up grid 577 this morning, which is in honor of Rogers Hornsby, who had a 577 career slugging percentage and is a frequent guest on this particular show. He also was in my book for a little bit. I talked about how did he was traded twice and he had great single seasons with both the Braves and Giants in between his stints with the Cardinals and Cubs. Also hits the Orioles by way of the Browns. So we'll see if we can work him in. I'm going to share my screen and we'll get right into it. Got a 6 on today's rarity, so pretty good there. Hit refresh, hit and go, and away we go with grid 5. Sorry, I'm not going to hit refresh. I'm going to hit that. Play grid 577 here. All right, Hornsby doesn't work. Oh well. Andrew McCutcheon works. Let's get John Lieber. Oh, that was really low. Jeter. Let's grab Sandberg down here. And let's grab Jason Kendall for the second consecutive grid. Which Schwarber over here? Sometimes the obvious one's the right answer. Played shortstop. Jimmy Rollins. Played quite a bit of shortstop. Let's see. Freddie Sanchez played a little shortstop. Not Freddie. Freddie Sanchez played a little shortstop. Mainly not shortstop, though. And then Robin Yount won a gold glove. He was my guy for 578 because he had a 578 slugging percentage in 1982, which was hhis best year. One of the best seasons. Well, the best season ever by a Brewer. And it's probably a top 25 season by a position player. I think it might be in there. It was above 10 WAR. Anyway, got Yount in. So, and for 1%. So I had some lower ones. I had 1%, 1%, and 0.1 up there. And then I threw down a 39% for Jeter. People know he won gold gloves. Probably didn't deserve them. That's all right. We'll do a stop share and a reshare. And let's see here. That's today's grid. There's Yount. So I used him for 1% both times. All right, let's play 577 here. Right off the bat, actually, Raleigh Hemsley works for all of these. And he's one of my go-to guys. Um, where to play him? That's interesting. I will find a place for him. I'm gonna go with my guy, former Brewer Luke Collier for Pirates shortstop. He goes .03. All right, now we need a shortstop. Gold Glove doesn't have to have won the Gold Glove at shortstop. It's an important distinction. Um, that being said, I'm trying to think of like any Gold Glove first baseman who are out at short or something like that. Nothing like that is coming to mind. I don't know if Aaron ever played over there. Let's see. Bobby Shantz will work on either of these, but I think I'll play him. Well, maybe I play him here, and we'll see if we can come up with a lower one. Because that's got to be a low rarity. .5. I think he might actually work for the Cubs as well. The Cubs have won Gold Gloves. I want to say Manny Trio. Well, he works here. What other Cubs have won Gold Gloves? Not thinking of any catchers. I don't know about like a Mark Grace. Mickey Morandini will work over here. Um, and we're still holding on to Raleigh Hemsley. We know he'll work somewhere. Roldis Chapman works there. I think I'm gonna grab Frank Thomas here, the first one. Love using him. So I'm at .6 right now, which rounds up to 1. Freddie Garcia, Raul Bianas will both work for New York and Philadelphia. Charlie Hayes will work. Charlie Hayes will also work for New York and Pittsburgh. Um, my guy, Jeremy Brunitz, will work here. Pirates and Cubs. Still under one, I think. See, a shortstop, or anyone who's played shortstop and won a gold glove. I'm still trying to come up with like a creative one there. I don't know if there's like an early Berto Alomar, Mookie Betts will certainly work. He's obviously not won a gold glove at shortstop, but he's won a gold glove and played shortstop, which is the actual qualification here. Um, Man, I don't think Mike Cameron ever came into play shortstop. Um, yeah, let's see here. Where can we go? I kind of feel like Raleigh Hemsley is going to be the guy here. Hemsley. And yeah, that was a good pick. The question is just who do you go with for Yankees and Pirates? You got Charlie Hayes. You got that one in your back pocket. I'm not going with McCutcheon. I guess I went with McCutcheon on Philadelphia, New York, though, not Pittsburgh and New York, which was an interesting choice. I could have also gone with John Lieber for any of these. Yeah, John Lieber works for all of these too. Um, well, not the upper quadrant. I don't think John Lieber was winning any Gold Gloves at shortstop. New York and Pittsburgh though, because I used Bobby Shantz, and I know he could have worked. That's a Womack combo. Um, I want to say that might be a Don Slot combo. Babe Ruth hit his final three home runs at Forbes Field. My dad thought that Babe Ruth played for the Pirates. This is like early internet days where he wasn't just going to look it up. But he hit his final three home runs at Forbes Field, but he was playing for the Boston Braves. My dad insisted, like he was very confident that Babe Ruth had played for the Pirates, and I looked it up and eventually. Um, but no, he would not work there, obviously. And then for Gold Glove for the Pirates, or sorry, Gold Glove for the Cubs, Maddox will work. Um, that seems obvious. Uh, you're not getting an Ernie Banks out of this, I don't think. You're not getting a Billy Williams, I don't think. I mean, there's just too many outfielders in those days. Too many like really good outfielders. I think Manny Trio works for Gold Glove, but does not work. Like he works for Gold Glove and Silver Slugger for the Phillies. Um, let's see here. Shortstop for the Phillies. Who was shortstop prior to Jimmy Rollins? I want to say Kevin Stocker, but there's got to be a year in there. Desi Relaford will work. Um, Larry Boa works. You know who I think might work actually, and I'm going to go with him because why not? Julio Franco. He does work. Nice. All right. But we're not coming up with any gold gloves for Cubbies other than like really obvious ones like Rizzo and Maddox and Sandberg. Um, and I'm not coming up with anyone in like the 70s. I don't know about like Sean Dunston. I think Andre Dawson was past winning gold gloves by the time he was in Chicago. Um, I want to say Mark Grace probably works. He might have gotten some in right like kind of in between Keith Hernandez retiring and JT Snow coming from the National League. 'Cause there's several years there where Mark Grace might have been able to get one. I don't know that for sure, but I think so. Um, Jason Hayward is a fantastic defensive outfielder. Cody Bellinger's pretty good. Can't think of him winning any Gold Gloves off the top of my head. Jim Sundberg, did he play in Chicago? He did win Gold Gloves in Chicago. I don't have that one stored at the top of my head. I'm surprised. This one is giving me some trouble here. I'm gonna go with Tony Womack here. Okay, that was actually lower than I thought it was going to be. Maybe it's because Womack was with the Pirates when I started watching baseball. Let's see here. Played shortstop. I haven't been able to come up with like I don't know if Mike Schmidt spent like a day at shortstop or something before moving to third base. Roberto Alomar, Chuck Knobloch, or someone like that. I don't know if they spent any time over there. Maybe I just go with a shortstop that I think will be relatively obscure, but it's not, can't be Ozzie Smith, can't be Luis Aparicio, can't be Omar Vizquel, it can't be Derek Jeter, can't be A-Rod. I don't think. I don't really want to go with A-Rod. Rollins will work. Um, Terang will probably work eventually, like maybe in a few weeks, because he has played shortstop and I think, will win Gold Glove at second base for the Brewers this year. Um, let's see. I'm just thinking of all the other Brewers who've won Gold Gloves. There haven't really been that many of them. I don't know if Roland ever got over there. If Renteria ever won one. Um, yeah, this one's given me like I want to get someone really, really low, but I think it's just like, what about what about Bobby Grich? I think he won a Gold Glove at some point. He definitely played a little shortstop. Nice. That was a good one. All right. I held on for that, and it was at least less than point one. And then I don't really have a good Cub. I've been wrestling with that one for a bit. I'll be interested to see this. I think I will just go with Grace is kind of a 50-50 shot, but if he works, I just don't think he's going to be that low. I'll go with Maddox. Way too high. 11 for Maddox, 12 overall. 21 options. Who are some better options? Horner, Rizzo, Swanson, Baez. I was right about Hayward. Dirk Lee. Dawson would have worked. Jody Davis would have worked. Randy Hundley would have worked. Santo would have worked. I think I knew Santo. Banks would have worked in 1960. Ken Hubbs. Maybe I store that one. Ken Hubbs. All right. Well, thank you so much for playing along. I'll get this one uploaded and then I'll be back at it tomorrow. Peace.